Coming through with a video response for Miss TP on beating the children. I don't always do poems and stuff. I can do my YouTube videos and start commenting and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start by participating on the responses and things like that. But now, just watch the video, whatever. Hers and sarcasm too, or whatever. And like I mean, I feel the same. Like a beating never hurt nobody. Like I grew up on beatings. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't turned out the best, but I ain't turned out the worst. And I know a beating mean I'm not doing it again because I ain't trying to get beat. But I got a little 5-year-old that I hope take care of or whatever, and he never it never really came to the point where I felt as though he needed a full blown beating. Like I, smacked him up and punched him and stuff like that. And I ain't give him no black eye or nothing, but the typical little whatever. Until this one day when he was in school and I've talked to his mom about this. Like, look, you need to get control over some of the things that he do because when he get out there, he gonna do it. And lo and behold, he gets to school, he acts up and starts throwing a tantrum, and she's just like, I'm gonna call your mom, and he like, so what? And so when she called me and told me what happened, and I think the thing that bothered me the most was when he said so what. Like, I'm 26 and I wouldn't dare say so what to my mom now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain level of respect, and kids need to have that discipline so they can get the different respect that they deserve and know how to act when it's time. So she let me know what happened, and I went over to the house after work or whatever, and it was a wrap. He was eating. Asked him what he was he done. He said no. I said yes, and I told him to get up, and I was like, what's going on? What's the problem? He wouldn't get up. I picked him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm asking him why you saying this stuff like that or whatever, and I'm like, tell me what happened. He ain't talking. He don't want to talk. And I gave him a nice little beating, and I can't say, you know, I would hope, of course, that he learned from that situation. I can't necessarily say that the beating has, changed the way he acts now because to this day, he's for the most part been pretty good in school, and every time he see me, he like, sure, I was on green today. I was on green. They got colors, and green means that he was the best. And so, for the most part, he either on that green or on that color that's right before green or whatever. So, kids need discipline, or they gonna act reckless. You know what I'm saying? And beatings ain't bad. It's just to the type of extreme that you choose to go to. Like, it's the difference between abuse and beating. And I honestly, I could care less what anybody else has to say when I'm disciplining my child. I've been in the mall and he been acting up, and I step to the side, and what I'm saying, I do what I gotta do. This is my child. I'm gonna raise him how I want to. I'm gonna discipline how I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do something else, fine, that's your business. But for me, like they say, for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. For me and my child, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna beat you when you get out of line, and as simple as that. And like I said, I could care less what anybody else has to say. Because at the end of the day, I gotta go home. I gotta deal with what's going on with him. So sometimes beatings they definitely work because it's like you talking to the child constantly, telling them to stop, but what type of consequence are they really dealing with? So if you just gonna keep saying stop, 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 why would I stop if all I know is that you're gonna talk to me? You know what I'm saying? If you beat your child, they might act up to a certain extent, but they not gonna want to act up to the point where they feel like they gotta feel that pain again or get that punishment or whatever the case may be. So, like they say, milk does a body good. So does beatings.